So Darrell, we're mid-February. Where are we at the moment? Things very rosy at Bristol Rovers at the moment?
Nah, just move on to the next game. You know what I'm like, boring. Boring as it happens. We just go Saturday, another toughie against Wimbledon. So, pleasing run we've been on, but it counts for nothing Saturday again.
Was it pleasing to beat Rochdale when, by your own admission, you weren't at your best, but you got 3 points?
Listen, it's nice to win football games. You've got to find a way of winning. So I certainly don't want to take the credit away from my players, but I thought we were fortunate on the night, and that hasn't changed. I haven't watched it back. So we got to put in a better performance Saturday.
Was that a game you might have lost 3 months ago?
No, I just think it's football and it could go either way. We've had games this season where we played very well and not got anything out of the game. So, again, it's character of the boys to keep going, and our finishing on the night was clinical. Yeah,
3 goals, 3 different goal scorers. You're sharing goals around the team.
Yeah, no, we always try and implement that. We don't just rely on strikers scoring goals. People have got to come in with their fair share of goals, and they've done that through the course of the season, to be honest.
And it's not really worth singling players out. It seems a lot of people are stepping up to the plate at the moment in your team.
Well, we had a really bad run, didn't we? We had that 9-10 games earlier in the season. And to be honest with you, the problem we had in that run was that it was 5 or 6 players of our very reliable players, all hitting a bit of a sticky patch at the same time, and that can get you in a bit of a rut, bit of a negative spiral, shall we call it. And certainly the doom and gloom at this place, you're only a day away from a disaster, a meltdown, aren't you? So that took a bit of managing. But we've come through that, and we've had a great start to the new year, should we call it?
And doubtless those players who did have a sticky patch are better for experiencing it. Are they better?
Not really, because they've had it before. It's just sometimes it comes a little bit unfortunate that it comes all at too many players at two once. You know, you can carry 3 maybe through a game, 3 or 4, but you can't carry 5 or 6 at this level if they're not on the game. And they seem to be more of our reliable players, but 1 or 2 of them have got their form back now, and obviously the mood in the camp's always been decent, to be honest. They're very togetherness amongst the squad's fantastic, but certainly 1 or 2 of the players now coming into some good form.
How do you ensure a player keeps his form?
Well, I chuck them away and put them out of the team, put them on the transfer list, what everybody else wants me to do. But now we work a different way here. We just keep working with our players. We're a solid group, and we earn a coin, shall we call it, by working on the training ground, working on them mentally. And we know they're good players because they're professional footballers, and it's just about getting that right and getting the balance of the team right.
It was interesting what you said about Tom Nichols on Tuesday. Has he been taking one for the team this season?
Well, listen, what I will find at this place, there'll always be a scapegoat, no matter however you're winning. Whatever you're winning, there'll be somebody that wants to knock somebody. That's the footballing world. That's the nature of it. Tom's obviously an easy target. There's more to come from Tom, but whenever he's put on a shirt, he's putting on his shift. I know there'll be more to come in his Bristol Rovers career. That I've got no doubt about it in my mind anyway. So, but the proof will be in the pudding. So we just keep working with, like I say, Tom Nichols and all our players. We keep working with him.
What is his best position, and will you give him an opportunity?
He's outside striker. So we'll see. The next game's the next project. We'll see.
Byron Moore, where are we at with him? I think we've seen over the years, no one's ever out in the cold with you, are they?
We are with my squad. I mean, you can play 11 players, so you build a squad through the course of the season. And same as I said to my lads in the changing rooms before the game Saturday, you might only be one match winner. You might be a squad player that's a match winner in one game and gets you 3 points. Everybody has to play a part at this football club in my squad of players. And whether they're playing 5 minutes, 10 minutes or 50 games a season, everyone has a part to play. And that's always the message through to the lads. And some players are going to play more than others. Some are done by, which I don't mind admitting, by my own admission. But that's football. We just got to stick together and go as a group.
Just because Byron hasn't played as regularly as others, it doesn't mean he's not part of your plans.
No. Then they leave the building. That's when they're not part of my plans. So like I say, we work with the players. We just keep trying to get more and more out of them. So we make sure they're thoroughly professional in what they do.
When you focus on your next game, Wimbledon, do you look at the game earlier this season at all for an insight, or is that just chip paper, as you would say?
Yeah, you're right, Richard. Yeah, nice. Listen, they turned us over. We were very poor on the day. It's like any team in this division. They've got players that can hurt you. Yeah, certainly the boy up top, Lyle Taylor's a good player for them. Scored a lot of goals. They've got good players within the group, albeit they had a great run of form, and then they've hit a brick wall the last 4 games. But they can quickly get the momentum. We know Wimbledon's a nice narrow pitch. it's not a nice narrow pitch, it's a narrow pitch. It's tight. Fans are on top of you, and we you know, Neil Ardley's team, I've got a lot of respect for Neil. He's done a great job at Wimbledon, and it'll be a tough game against him with a team that's fighting for their lives again.
Yeah, Neil Ardley. Have you obviously come up against him?
I like
in the
him.
past?
No, decent guy, real decent footballing guy, and it's his club, isn't it? He's Wimbledon through and through, and Neil. You know, I've no doubt in my mind they won't go down. I think they'll have more than enough with the spirit and character that he'll show, and that'll pass on to his players, and they'll get through this rut.
But from your point,
hopefully not Saturday.
No, I was going to say,
if
if that doesn't happen, then it ends at what would be a fantastic week really for Bristol.
Well,
Rovers.
it is anyway, isn't it? You know, like the way I look at it is 6 points after 2 games is fantastic. You know, if you've got people telling you before the week what would you take out of the week, we'd have probably took 4 or 5 points to the situation we were in, but we've won 6 already, so we'll go Wimbledon confident and try and pick up another 3 points. Do
you privately look at the league table?
Yeah, of course, yeah. You know, you're always looking at the table, but we just try and win the next game.
It was funny, some of the Rovers fans texting in on Tuesday were going, whoa, stop going on about the playoffs. You know?
It's not like us to get carried away, is it? Really, it's not. Listen, it's for our fans. Our fans are fantastic. I always thank my fans. I think we've got a great fan base, and it's for them to enjoy the run we're on, and and it's for them to dream, and for us to concentrate on the next game.
Thank you.
Thank you.